YouTube, it's your brother Dennis. And today, Thursday, I give God all the glory as the head of my life and the leader of my household. So, man, I got it in today, honestly. Last couple hours, I just been cleaning the lofts. It's weird to say lofts with an S, but that's what I've been doing. I just couldn't take it anymore. I was trying to, let it go for a little while I was breeding and let the birds. So I was watching a Frank McLaughlin video, and he said he cleans his loft every few months. But the young birds helps build their immunity faster and all kinds of stuff. If whatever. So anyway, that's what I was doing, and I couldn't take it anymore. So I got in here and I just got to work. While I have, I don't have a lot of youngsters right now that are on the floor anyway. I actually don't have any on the floor. So I just went ahead and got it in, cleaned the loft really well. This is my, kind of like, I guess you would say old bird loft, even though these are late hatches from last year. And I let a couple keep their eggs. Like, I let this pair go here. This is a mother and father, both from Tom Barnhart Lofts. This hen up here, well, this is actually the cock. This is a Wayne Hall to this cock I actually going to use for stock for next year. But he paired up with the Barnhart female, so I let it go. I'll keep those eggs, just one round. And, no, I'm sorry. It's the other way around. This white female, this pair here is the Wayne Hall Barnhart. This is a Barnhart cock bred to a Barnhart female. Lieutenant Dan is the mother of these. So this is 100% Barnhart right here. So this is actually their second round. So I'm gonna get this round. I promised some birds to somebody. So this round I'm gonna let this round go. Probably for myself. This is probably one of the birds I'll send to Ruben. One of these if he wants a white one. And this hen here is, I bred this hen off of my two birds, and the father I bred off of two of my birds. So this is a new beginning special right here. So we'll see how that goes. I'm only gonna keep one round off of them and see how that works. My intention wasn't really to breed any of these birds in here, but I housed cocks and hens together. They're late hatches. I didn't race them this year because they haven't really been tossed. So 6 of them I'm gonna just leave for stock, and the other 6, because there's 12 in here, I'm gonna try to race them in next old bird season. So we'll see how they go. We'll see how they work. And this is them actually right here. They're really good looking birds. All of them come from great bloodlines. All of them are bred here. They're all, that one was actually raced. That's Lieutenant Dan. That's the mother of them babies. Yeah. So yep. So, don't want to spend a whole lot of time in here. But I did, you see I clean. Got it clean. This is my breeding pairs. Half of them. A 5 pair in here. And, like I said, I couldn't take it anymore. So I just got in here. I just got busy. I'm kind of happy with this side, how dry it kind of is. It's a little damp. It's been raining for like 3 days straight in North Carolina. At least 2. So I got in here and cleaned all the nest boxes out. I moved them out the bowl, put them on the side. That way maybe they can, if the hen wants to lay. Actually, Mr. 500 and them, they must have already been up here. They don't like, so he's checking his bowl out, because Mr. 500, that's his hen. He runs both these boxes. I kind of left this box alone. This is the terminal babies. So these are the ones that just died for no reason. I'm not gonna breed them anymore, but these eggs had already hatched, so I'm just gonna let them go and pray for the best. And yeah. These over here, all right, so these over here are Mr. Tough Guys. These are Mr. Tough Guy's kids. Those are Mr. Tough Guy's kids. This is my other this is the female. Yeah, this is a white. This is that female that a guy gave me from GL Club right there. That's her babies. That's her babies and black band right there. That's the cock right there. That's my best cock, I believe. I honestly do. I think he's from Curtis, Air Champ Loft, and he's off that Sharky stuff and Ornat and all that. And I bred him to her because she has a really good pedigree behind her, which I don't know what it is, but it's a good pedigree. I could find it by looking at her band number because she was sold on iPigeon. So yeah, so she's an older hen. I think it's 2016 or something. So I got 2 rounds out of her this year. So I don't think I'm gonna do them again. I don't think I'm gonna do any more out of here. I don't think I'm gonna let they're on their 3rd round, so I'm gonna let that one go. All of these are 2nd rounds. Obviously their 1st round died. They only had a singleton. It died. Their 1st round was a singleton too. That's why they're on I actually sent that singleton to one loft on the hill. Little loft on the hill, I meant. So yeah. And these are Choir Boy, bred to a really good hen. The hen produced Captain last year. So, and these boxes are just empty. Extra boxes, extra straw, whatever. So, man, I got in here. I got busy, man. I just cleaned it. Just felt like I needed mental. I don't know, man. It's like cleaning my loft does something to me mentally. It like recharges me. And like, I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's therapy. Put it like that. It's therapy for me. I can't wait to redo this box perch. That's one of my projects I'm gonna get to. This is my first attempt at a box perch, and it's bootlegged real bad. I also got to do some of these vents because these vents is really poor design. It's actually just weak of me to do them this way, and they're letting in too much water. I got to figure a way to close them, let the air out, but keep the water. Let the air out and keep the water out at the same time. But yeah. So I just didn't clean this loft. I cleaned out my other breeding section, the individuals, and I cleaned out the young bird loft. So we'll walk around this way. We'll go to the individuals first before it rains again, since it's outside. And I gotta close my gate. I don't like my dogs in here, so I put this fence up because you see why. They'll come in here, eat this, try to eat all this seed and this waste that's in here. So I don't like, that's just one problem I have with this. So once I'm done with these cages, I'm gonna rake all this up and lime it and move these birds out of here. And I'm gonna set this somewhere else. I'm gonna move this from here for next year. I don't want it here. I'm probably gonna put it on the other side of my chicken coop back there, but I don't want this here. This was the spur of the moment thing. But I'm gonna show you what I did in here. I took all the straw out of every last one of these, and I just put a piece of wood in there. Yep. So they can jump on that wood, like if the wind is whipping really bad and coming through there, and the babies need to get off the wire. So I put that wood in there, so they can sit on the wood and get some kind of break from the wind coming from the bottom, and any type of snake or anything that might try to grab them through the wire, so they could get away. I don't know. Haven't seen any predators in here, but so I did them all like that. These guys, they're actually on eggs, and I think that's their 3rd round. That's their 2nd round right there. And what about these guys? Yeah, these guys lost some eggs. They lost their last set of eggs, so they've only produced 1 round so far. They've lost eggs. So I'm gonna let them go one more time. These guys are on eggs. And how are the babies up there now? Why are y'all up there? I don't like when the babies are up in the nest bowls with the eggs. I don't like that. And I guess because I spooked them and moved all the hay and straw out and or whatever. But this cock here is my most proven cock. He's produced champions already. It's from Tachyon Loft. Let me try to reach there, put them back down here. You go back down there, buddy. Right, let me see your baby. Okay. So the hen is the white bird, and the cock is him, and he's 10 years old. I think it's a Maloney, some type of Maloney blood. And this is Tachyon. These are birds from Tachyon Loft, which is a very famous, well-known flyer down here. And he really is a really good flyer, and I have high hopes for some of these birds. So this guy is a proven producer of champions already, and she's a diploma winner. You know, so probably my best pair, maybe. I don't know. I really haven't rated. I've got like a top 5, just all of them equal, like equal first. Then I got some other ones that I'll replace if I have to, or when the time comes. It's my Robinson pair. They're actually sitting on their 3rd round. They had a singleton the 1st round, so I sent their first baby to Little Loft also. Actually, Tom has their baby in his loft. It's the one with the little frill on his neck. And then I just moved their pair. I just moved their babies into the other loft. So they're on their 2nd round. I got them late. These are from Joe from Lily Loft. My got his mentoring me. They're both diploma winners. So, like I said, I'm not gonna say I have a best pair, but I have like a top 5 that are all equal first, I guess. And we'll see how they produce, and then we'll judge them on that. So yeah, so that's what I did. So you think I could, whatever improvements you think I can make, just get in the comments, let me know. I know I don't want to say irritable, but I've been really in a bad frame of mind. This stuff happened in Baltimore, and I got some personal stuff going on, and yeah, I'll struggle anyway with mental health issues. It's no secret. I don't hide it. Mental health is a serious issue, serious situation. I don't joke about it. I suffer from PTSD, anxiety and depression disorder, and I love birds. Pigeons help me with that therapy. It's my youngsters. So they're I got 20 in here now. I settled. I'm trying to settle these. I lost 3 so far. I lost 3 during the settling process. It might be a little dark in here. I don't have any lights in here, and it's like I said, it's been raining. But I cleaned this out. You can see it's damp right there. There's no secret why it's damp, because it's right under the vent. I gotta really figure out how to fix that problem. I gotta do something better. That's I should have learned from the other loft. And I just went ahead. My plan was to cut the hole and then to put like an actual vent in there. But I got the Russian and everything, so I just went ahead and put wire up for now. But my plan is to put a vent cover on that. And I need to get that done right away. I'm going to try to do that this weekend. And I could already see I forgot to scrape the lofts off in here. If I did this last, and by the time I got over here, I was dead tired. So I didn't scrape the perches, but I'll get them scraped. But I got the floor clean. Like I said, that wetness is from that vent right there. I need to get it. It's a bird from Joe. That's a baby I just put in here. Just put that baby in here. That's a Mr. 500 kid. Yep, he still got the peach fuzz on his head. And yeah, this is a Barnhart baby right there. The Barnhart couple that I have. That's their baby. That's one of their babies. That's why I put that That's why I put them bands on, so I don't have to catch them and read the numbers to know who they are. I know who they. Mr. 500 baby. Yep. That's a tough guy baby with the red band on. Them blue bands are Joe from Lily Loft. Joe. 2 of them I just put in here. Let me see. I should have 7, and maybe those are a couple. Maybe out of the 3, I lost 1 or 2 of his. I don't know. Let me see if I see any light blue bands out here. There's 1, 2, And so I see 2. So I see 6 out of the 7. Maybe one of his got dropped. Maybe one of his got lost. I don't know. I see my choir boy babies. They're out there. There's the Barnhart baby. Yeah. So I think, Joe, if you're watching this, it might be one of your babies that I'm missing. I'm not going to say there's the 2 red babies. So those are 2 tough guy babies right there. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm not going to really try to figure out who I lost. I did lose 3. I had 2 pinks. I should have 2 yellows, 2 purples, 2 blues. I might have lost, I don't know. I'll figure it out, guys. I'll figure out who I dropped when I do a roll call or whatever. But yeah, I just got the cleaning. And one thing about the mental illness is people do vices, right? They get into vices, drugs, alcohol, women, men, like sexual deviancy or whatever. I don't want to say deviancy, but addiction. My thing is I eat for comfort. When I get emotional or when I get stressed mentally, I just start snacking and eating. And if I don't stay busy, I just eat, snack. And it leads to weight, obesity issues. It leads to health issues. So it's like a never-ending cycle, man, with mental stuff is hard when you're battling your own mind. And only people that have mental stuff going on and emotional can relate to. It's like you're fighting yourself. It's like the weight of it's like for no reason you just have despair. You'll be in despair and depression or, anxiety, anxious, worried, And it's just, guys, that's what I deal with. And sometimes it comes out in the comments, or sometimes it comes out in my videos. But one thing I won't be accused of is being a fraud. I'm not going to sit here and fake it. I force myself sometimes. I don't want to clean up after my pigeons, or I don't want to be bothered with them, and I force myself and I push myself. It's a real issue, man. With my dogs, like like my 2 dogs passed. I did everything I could, and that sunk me into depression, because I felt that even though I was doing everything I could have did more. I could have did better. And I underestimated the heat of North Carolina, and air conditioner went out, and dogs died, and it broke my heart. And it seems like I'm trying to recover from that, and then something else happened, and I don't know why, but this bridge collapsing in Maryland is really hurt my feelings, emotionally and mentally. And I just have to lean on my faith. Above all, my spirituality. I just got to know that God has a plan. He has a plan for us all, and it's no secret that sometimes He's just unhappy, and He's a merciful God, but He's also, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. He'll take it out on mankind, and not so much individuals. I'm not saying that people lost their life deserved it. I'm not saying that. Don't think I'm saying that. What I'm saying is, sometimes when you're in a fight and the lights go out, you just start swinging, and whoever gets hit. And I don't know. Why does a lot of things happen, right? So we just gotta understand that for those that are believers, that God is in control. Everything is for a reason. It's not for us to understand it. It's just for us to accept it and to keep our faith. Job was a perfect and upright man. And you see, that's what people fail to realize. Jesus wasn't the first one that was a perfect man. Job, there was few people that were perfect in the eyes of God. But God, to prove that Job was faithful, he let the enemy of this world affect him, because he was confident that Job wouldn't curse his God and die. So he took his wealth, he took everything, his health, he took his family, he did all that, and Job stayed faithful, and then he was rewarded in the end. So I don't know a lot, but I know enough to keep waking up. If I wake up every day, I thank God and I try my best to live that day. And some days I just have bad days. Some days are worse than others. But I know this, when I go to sleep, if God blesses me to wake me up, then that day is a new beginning. I get to try all over again. You know, so, and that's what I'm doing today. I woke up and I tried, I came out, I cleaned, I tried to get my mind in the right frame of mind, prayed, and here we are. Not letting any birds fly today. I got 4 squeakers in here, so I don't want to take any chances with them. So I'm gonna give them 1 or 2 days. So I'll probably fly again Saturday. It's gonna rain, it's raining today, it's nasty out. So I'm gonna give them a couple of days to settle in, get used to the traps, the feed. Oh yeah, speaking of feed, so I got my feeders right here. I feed in the evening, so I'm gonna come back out, and when I feed, they'll be eating out of feeders. They won't be eating off the floor anymore. You too. Make friends, not enemies. And let's pray for the people of Baltimore and over the whole world. Let's pray for everybody, if that's your thing. And make friends, not enemies. Peace and hair grease.